You know that feeling, right? You're in a meeting, you say something you think is brilliant, and crickets, just total silence. Well, it turns out there's a name for that very specific dynamic, and once you understand it, it's a total game changer. So let's kick things off with a scenario that I'm pretty sure is going to feel, well, very familiar to a lot of you. Okay, so just picture this. You're in a group, right? You've done your homework, you've got this great idea, a really smart solution or a cool new way to do things. You lay it out nice and clear, and then nothing. Just silence. The conversation just kind of moves on, and your idea is left just floating there. But then, oh, this is the part that really gets you. A few minutes later, someone else pipes up, and they say the exact same thing. Maybe they rephrase it a little, or maybe they literally use your words. And suddenly everyone's like, wow, that's brilliant, amazing idea. And you're just sitting there completely stunned thinking, hold on, I literally just said that. So that feeling of being totally erased, like your contribution just got stolen and celebrated, that's not you just being sensitive or imagining things. No way. It's a real, recognized social dynamic. And believe me, just being able to put a name to it is the first huge step to figuring it out. All right, so let's get to it. What do we call this experience? This is known as social invalidation. Now, the official definition is super specific, and it's worth listening to closely. Social invalidation is when someone repeatedly ignores your ideas, only to praise the same ideas when someone else says them. And here's the kicker. It's done specifically to diminish your social influence. Every single word in that definition matters. Okay, so how does this actually work out in the wild? I mean, it can feel so confusing when it's happening to you, but it actually follows a pretty clear 4-step pattern. So here's how it goes down. Step 1, you put an idea out there. Step 2, it gets completely ignored. No one asks a question, no one builds on it, just nothing. Step 3, somebody else says basically the same thing. And step 4, they get all the praise, all the credit that, should have been yours. It's a simple little playbook, but wow, is it effective. And this right here, this is the heart of it. The idea is the same. Its quality, the logic behind it, none of that changes. The only thing that changes is who said it. And just like that, the outcome flips from ignored to praised. So let's be super clear. This isn't about how good your idea is. It's about who gets to own it. Which, of course, leads to the big question. Why? Why does this even happen? Well, it's not an accident. It's not random. It actually has a very specific goal. Let's go back to that definition for a second and really zoom in on that one phrase, to diminish your social influence. That's the intent. It's a tactic, whether it's conscious or not, to basically lower your status in the group, to knock down your credibility. It's really all about controlling who gets to have a voice. So what is social influence anyway? Well, think of it like your social currency in a group. It's your power to be heard, to be valued, to have people actually take your ideas seriously. And social invalidation, it's a direct hit on that currency. It's trying to make you socially bankrupt. Okay, so we've got the definition, we know how it works, we know what the goal is. So now let's talk about why just having a name for this thing is such a big deal. Because think about it, before you can name it, it's just this messy, frustrating feeling, right? You might even start to think, is it me? Did I say it wrong? But the second you can label it, call it social invalidation, it stops being some vague feeling inside you and becomes a clear external pattern that you can actually see. So how can you be sure you're seeing it? Well, here's a quick checklist. First, your idea gets ignored. Check. Second, the exact same idea gets repeated by someone else. Check. Third, that other person gets praised for it. Check. And finally, and this is the most important one, does this happen over and over again? Because that's the key. It's the repetition that makes it a pattern. Look, just knowing the name for this is a huge first step. You've basically got a new tool, a new lens to look at group dynamics. So the real question I want to leave you with is, now that you know exactly what to look for, what are you going to notice next?